Hi, my name is Jerry Hickey. I'm a pharmacist, I'm a nutritionist, I'm the Chief Scientific Officer over here at Invite Health. We're here today to talk about Invite Supplement GliSODin with Catalase, which is a fantastic supplement. GliSODin supplies the first orally absorbable all vegetarian source of SOD, which stands for superoxide dismutase, which is called the enzyme of life. In partnership with that, in this formula, is catalase, another very important catalytic enzyme in the human body. And the research shows that when you take the GliSODin, you help restore catalytic enzyme levels to those of a 20-year-old, which is important because levels drop with age, and the amount of catalase and superoxide dismutase that each one of us has is not even. It could be a 50% variation. Some people have a lot more, some people have a lot less, and this protects you from the environment and the utilization of energy. So let me explain how that works. When you breathe and with your circulation, you're supplying oxygen and calories throughout the body, and you use these for creating energy and releasing energy for everything you do, all your needs, all the body's needs for energy throughout the day. Now, the thing is, you have these little power plants. They're called mitochondria. There's trillions of them. You're loaded with them. Every human cell has a couple of hundred at least. And they use the calories and oxygen to create energy. And they're pretty darn good, but they're not perfect. So there's always a little bit of leakage of something that's quite irritating called hydrogen peroxide. Along with that is a molecule released called superoxum, singlet oxygen. And this thing could be very toxic. It's very unstable, and it can harm your tissues and contribute to the aging process. So the superoxide dismutase, GliSODin, helps reduce that. It helps change these very unstable elements into reusable oxygen and water, and the catalase completes the process. Years ago, fruit growers realized that certain melons lasted longer. They stayed fresher than other melons. And researchers found out it's the superoxide dismutase available in these melons that does that, yet we have trouble absorbing it from these melons. So the company has found a way of attaching wheat protein to the melon, and then you absorb the SOD, you absorb the superoxide dismutase. Now, a lot of clinical studies on this. For one thing, if you take it, it's very good for the skin. You know, the sun is not exactly your best friend. GliSODin has some effects there. And they also found that it's good for day-to-day aches and pains, and for really stressed out people. What happens when you're chronically stressed out? You can't sleep well, you become irritable, you're tired, you're fatigued, you have aches and pains. When they give people, when they raise the superoxide dismutase levels, the SOD levels back to normal, the product is actually called GliSODin, but it contains and supplies this, as has been shown in human clinical trials, will raise the blood levels of this. When you take the GliSODin, it's been shown in a number of studies to help people who are chronically agitated and stressed out, reducing feelings of stress, supporting focus and attention, clicking their mood up a couple of levels. They're less irritable, less grouchy, and the day-to-day aches and pains decrease, and they have a lot more energy, and paradoxically, they're even sleeping better at night. So if you start GliSODin today, according to the human clinical trials, within 1 or 2 months, you should start feeling a little bit better, and that little bit goes a long way. It really is something important to take, especially as you grow older, because the level of these valuable body-protecting enzymes drop with age. So that's our GliSODin.